Hi everyone, I'm here with Cat Kerr and we are in front of the Gel Press booth, and I wanted to do a short interview with her. I thought it would be nice. Introduce yourself. You can say your name and where you're from.
Hi guys, my name is Cat Kerr. I'm a mixed media artist from Florida, and I am here at Creativation for my third year in a row, and it's super exciting to be here. So I do a little bit of everything: metalworking, mixed media, you name it, fabric, I'm in it. So I'm happy to be here.
And I'm going to link Cat Kerr's YouTube channel and also blog. And that way you can see all her amazing work. And
thank you.
So the question I have is, when did you start crafting and what made you start it?
I was actually, I've always been creative. I went to school for fashion design, but it just wasn't for me. So I kind of just put it aside for a while. And then when my kids were young, I started fiddling again. And eventually it just started becoming more and more important in my life again. So eventually my kids got older and I hit it, straight on, and I was able to do art full time. So I'm really thankful that I get to do it.
That's so nice. What's your favorite thing to create and why?
Okay, I cannot say one thing because there's so many things that I love, but I do really love assemblages. I love anything that's freestanding, that you can mount on a wall. Of course, I love jewelry making, so I can't say just one thing, but a little bit of everything. I love a little bit of everything.
How many hours a week, more or less, do you craft, for a day? How many hours? How long?
At home, I normally only craft about 15 minutes at a time. So I will be, creating something 15 minutes, I walk away, and then I come back and like an hour later, another 15 minutes. So total, I'd say maybe 2 hours. That's a lot,
Yeah.
So.
What's your favorite color? Or what do you work with?
My favorite, it's really funny, I was just telling my students earlier that I was always a neutral girl. I love neutrals. And lately I've just been so inspired by these bright neon colors, but my favorite color has to be black, just because I always top everything I do with a layer of black. Whether it's some stamping in black, whether it's splatters in black, whatever it is, I like to use black at the end.
Wow. And what's your favorite medium to work with?
Medium to work with, oh gosh. I'm going to have to say, wow, that's tough.
It is difficult.
I love resin. I love, of course, I love acrylic paints. I love being able to manipulate things like clay. So God, I just can't. There's too many to choose from.
Share something about yourself that nobody knows.
I am the youngest of 5. I'm Colombian, and I was the only one in my family that was born here in the States. And so I feel very strongly about that because my family means so much to me, and I just, I'm very proud to be Colombian. So.
And can you name one of your pet peeves, something that you really hate?
Tardiness.
Tardiness. Oh, that's good. Are you always on time?
I try to be.
I know.
And watch tomorrow, I'm going to get stuck somewhere. And,
that's what I'm telling you, yeah. If you wouldn't have been an artist or crafter, what profession do you think you would have been?
Oh gosh, I think it would have to have something that involves creativity. And if I couldn't, I was gonna say fashion designer, but I love science. I love, anything that has to do with astronomy, anything that has to do with, going into space, all of that stuff. So maybe an astronaut. An astronaut,
that's cool. And what artists, present or past, do you love or inspire you?
There's so many, but currently I'd have to say that there are assemblage artists that I love. Of course, I love Michael Demeng. If you're not familiar with his work, check it out. It's really cool. There's, oh my goodness, there's beautiful painters. Too many to name.
That's cool. And if you had to live anywhere else in the world, where would you want to live?
I've always wanted to visit Spain. I've never been there, but I heard it's absolutely beautiful. So maybe I'd love, maybe I'd like living there for a couple of months or something. I don't know.
Okay, choose from the following: morning person or night owl?
Both.
Both? Wow, I never met somebody who's both. Trip to the mountains or to the ocean?
I can't say both again?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Mac or PC?
PC.
PC. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee. Cats or dogs?
Definitely dogs.
I know. iPhone or Android?
Android.
Android. Left or right-handed?
Right-handed. I had to think about that for a second.
Sweet tooth or salty craves?
Oh, goodness. Sweet tooth. 100%.
Favorite season?
Favorite season?
Yes.
Oh, gosh, spring.
Spring. Now, if you had to give an advice to somebody who's just started their creative journey, what would it be?
I would say try not to listen to what everybody else is saying and what everybody else is doing. When I first started, I didn't want to take anybody's classes. I wanted to find my own voice first. So my suggestion would be find your voice first and then follow through with that.
Anything you wish you would have done differently?
No.
And what's one word that feels defines you as an artist?
I'm praying it's joyful. So.
Possibilitarian. I thought you were going to say that.
Well, that's definitely a part of my identity, but I try to stay joyful. I try to stay happy and positive, and that's what I want people to also feel, because it's hard sometimes, and you know, you get discouraged, and you have to remember the positive of everything in every situation. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me switch you around so you can see us together. Oh, I can't do that. Doesn't allow me to. I don't know. Okay, never mind about that. Let's see. Can you see? Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hi.
Thanks for tuning in.
I don't know if I'm getting our faces or not.